Hey there everybody, Mazarok here, and today we're going to be doing a different sort of video. We're going to be talking about channel goals and mental health, what's been going on, why the drop in content lately, why the drop in streaming, because my streaming schedule has not been frequent, and talk about where we're going and what I'm doing. So this is going to be a fun one. Please do like, comment, subscribe, help the algorithm, do all the fun stuff. There's a Patreon link down below if you wish to support me directly, Twitch link, and a Discord link down below as well. So, why I have not been streaming as much. At the start of the season, our guild had made the decision to go from an AOTC guild to trying to go for cutting edge, which requires a lot of time commitment towards one very specific toon. You can get more, but given the fact that I have a family, I have a job, I don't have the time to play 16 hours a day, every day. I just don't, although I do play a lot. It can get difficult to put in those time requirements, and not to say that you need to play that much to be able to get cutting edge at all. There's a lot of different ways to go about it, but with the way that I like to throw myself at a goal or something is to give it my all, which means that all of my tank alts took a serious hit, but I really love playing a multitude of tanks. I like playing all 6. I think they're fun, and I want to play them more, which means I'm doing less keys because I'm focusing on raiding a lot more, getting better at the raid, and moving things along forward in that direction, right? So all of the keys I was doing were primarily protection warrior focused, which I was not sad about because I love prot warrior. You know, it's been my main through Shadowlands, it's my main here in Dragonflight, and I'm having a blast with it, both in raid and in Mythic Plus. But the other thing was key pushing. For the last several seasons, I have been desperately trying to get a key group together of 5 people that just can get along, because I understand certain people in my group, along with myself, have very strong personalities, and that doesn't always blend well with everybody, right? Human beings are human beings. We don't get along with everybody. We get along great with some and not so great with others, and that who those are always mishmashes around, and that's perfectly fine. But I had been desperately trying to find a group of people that are at my level of play, you know, because if they're too far ahead, then we're going to be lagging behind for them. They're not going to like it. If they're too far back, they're going to be lagging behind for us. There's a lot of different components to this, but the stress of trying to push myself to become a cutting edge raider and a full-on key pusher, while not attaining those goals over several seasons where I really wanted to be a lot higher than I was, and I felt that I have the skill, the capability, and the talent to do so, it would give me some ups and downs throughout the seasons. And in Dragonflight, it honestly felt like, to quote Bilbo here, I paraphrase, I guess, you know, scraping butter over too much bread, too little butter over too much bread. That's kind of what it felt for me. I felt like I was giving my prot warrior a lot of attention, and but I was also still half-assing it because I wasn't doing as well as I should. But at the same time, I wasn't giving my alts the attention that they wanted, and it was just adding on to a stress that didn't need to be there. My streams used to just be fun. Used to just be us joking around and fucking around and doing keys, and I miss that. I do. This is kind of tough because over the last several weeks, my mental health has definitely taken a dip on the matter. I do have other personal things. It's not just that. But it's been a thought of, what are my channel goals? What do I want? Why was this channel made? And this channel was made, and the primary goal was to give people access to information that I feel wasn't there when I started tanking. Right? Like, what did I want to hear? What did I need to see when I was just picking up a spec for the first time? And I felt I've lost stray of that a little bit, and especially more this season because my goals got loftier and my goals got higher, and things like that. And before it was just, let's get ahead of the curve, let's get, Keystone Master, Keystone Hero, let's get those ones. And now I'm at a point in my play where those are just going to happen. Like, by the end of the season, I'm going to get Keystone Hero. Like, Keystone Master is not even a thought, right? It's just, like, I'm going to get it. Like, I'm not pushing for it, it's just something that's naturally going to happen. And I understand that's not the same for everybody, and if that's your level of play, that's perfectly fine. That's not a problem. That's why this channel is here, to help you get to that level of Keystone Master. Because, while for me, going into a 15 doesn't scare me, for someone going into a 5 might be shitting their pants as a tank for the first time. And I want to be here to say, it's okay. I'm gonna try and put out content to help you get to that level, to get you comfortable with that tank anxiety, because it is absolutely a thing. I want to get comfortable with, I want to help people get comfortable in their spec and play it to their best of their ability so they can get Keystone Master for the first time, so they can get Keystone Hero for the first time. And with that goal in mind, or even just get ahead of the curve as well, I'm stepping down from cutting edge rating, from mythic rating. I still want to do the first couple of bosses and just kind of have fun by the end of the season, but I don't want to go in with the I need cutting edge in mind. There's also other factors at play with that decision, but I feel it's the best one for me and the channel. And I'm also just not keep pushing. I'm to a point now where I'm just tired of trying to find people that get along with me. I can just pug keys and have fun and just not give a shit. I can, if people want to join me for keys, great. If they don't, they don't, and I can pug keys. Last night, I was the only one on out of all my friends. They had all went to bed or whatever, and I pugged some keys on my bear. And I had a blast. There was just no attachment to it. There was just no, we have to perform this good. There was nothing. It was just, let's just have fun. If the key bricks, the key bricks. Who gives a shit? Just go in and have fun. So my new goal for the season, for every season, is to get portals on all of the tanks. Is to get portals on all the tanks. And I think that by doing that, it still puts me in a very good position to help coach the beginner to intermediate tanks out there who don't get Keystone Master, who don't get Keystone Hero, because if they're capable of doing that through me helping them, that all works. It's a different game when you're taking a 15 to a 25, and while I personally look towards what the people that are timing 25s are doing, that might not help people that are just trying to get into 5s. It might not be the right information, it might not be the right coaching. This game is incredibly complex, and with the new talent system in Dragonflight, has become even more complex than what it was before. So the talent system added a lot of depths, a lot of nuance, and a lot of player agency in their choices, dungeon per dungeon, raid fight per raid fight, and I felt that I have been lacking on my goal to give you guys the content that you need to get there. And with the fully rotating dungeons in Mythic Plus, the 4 coming back and the 4 new ones, I need to be more ahead on that content for you guys. And as of now, I don't have anything for Brewmaster up. I have very little for Vengeance, and I have nothing for Bear. And I honestly feel I should have that for you, because there's plenty of people that just want to play their favorite spec, no matter which tank spec it is, and have fun, and get Keystone Master for the first time, get Keystone Hero for the first time, whatever it is, and I want to be there to help you guys. I want to be there to move forward and help you with the nuances, help you with everything. And lately, this week, I've put a lot more effort into Bear, because they had the tree rework, so I've been testing out new talents and stuff like that in keys, and having a lot of fun with it, actually. I honestly, I thought Bear was going to be a lot less fun than what it is, but it's actually kind of dope, but whatever. And then I've been playing Brewmaster a lot as well, because that is a class that has a lot of nuance, a lot of buttons, when to press these buttons. Before, the order in which you press the buttons wasn't as important, just having that nice flow was. Now there's certain orders that you want to go for Charred Passions or whatever, have you not, if you're playing that build, but we'll get into Brewmaster stuff later. But I came to this decision yesterday where I'm no longer going to be focused on key pushing. Not to say that I'm not going to get into higher keys. If that happens, it just happens, right? If I get invited to a group, hey, we're doing a 23. Cool, let's go. I'm game. I still want to be the best tank that I can be. I just want to be the best tank that I can be on all 6 tanks. So then that way I can help you guys, the community, out to surpass me. All right? Any decent coach wants everyone to be better than what they are currently are. And that kind of relieved a lot of stress off my shoulders. It kind of took everything off and just made me... Streams are going to be fun again, guys. Streams are just going to be keys, having fun, joking around, raid, joking around, having fun. There's going to be no bullshit. No blame game. Not that there's been much blame game, but we've played at a level where, like, it's tough, and when people make mistakes, it cascades into further problems and just goes bad. I want to take that pressure off, and I just want to have fun. And to me, for this, like, I slept last night the best that I'd slept in a couple of weeks. And there's a couple other factors to that as well, because I have been making very big decisions in my personal life as well. I am a fairly private person, and I know that's weird for a YouTuber talking about goals and mental health to say, so, but I don't, even with my friends, I don't talk about a lot of things. I have a very few select people that I talk about a very few select things, like, this person is my person to go to on these types of problems and nothing else. This person is this type of problem and nothing else. And I think the only exception to that rule of who I tell everything to is my wife, because she's my best friend and all of that fun stuff. But it's important to kind of realize where you're at, what's hurting you, what's making the game not fun, right? Because you want the game to be fun. And sometimes when you just put too much pressure on yourself to get these things like Keystone Master, Keystone Hero, push as high keys as possible, try and get on the leaderboards, whatever you're not, it can be a very stressful ordeal. And to some people, that is fun. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's where you find your enjoyment, go for it. Crush those leaderboards. Get up there. Be insane at what you do. For me, the game's fun when I get to run keys. Fun. Like, it doesn't need to be more complicated. Right? I like just getting Keystone Hero, and getting Keystone Hero for me yesterday, actually on stream, was actually really, really fun, and I enjoyed it, but the vibe was good in the group, and things like that. There was just, it wasn't a push for it, I just kind of got it inadvertently from doing what we were going to do anyway. But yeah, so that's where I'm at now. I really do hope that this sort of conversation can help people get through some tanking anxieties and understand that maybe that you going through your 5, shitting your pants is completely normal. Dude, we've all been there. Set your goals for WoW as well, right? And as lofty as those can be, go at them with a little bit of humbleness and humility as well. Trust me, it's a game, man. It's just a game. I see so many people lose their shit over toxic stuff. Like, you know, like, you didn't kick this, you're a garbage player, piece of shit. And I was like, dude, what? Dude, man, it's a game. Relax. Okay? Not everybody's playing this to participate in the MDI. Not everybody's playing this to participate in the Great Push. Okay? There's no reason to get toxic or stupid about things, and I see people take this game way too seriously sometimes. And for me, I want to just take some of that seriousness out and inject fun back in. And if the bear keys are any indication of how I'm going to feel about going forward with this, man, I'm getting ready for a lot of fun. If you're watching the stream today, Sunday the 29th of January 2023, I am going to be streaming today if you've made it all the way to the end, and I am just going to have fun. I'll pug keys. I want to laugh. I want to have fun. I just don't want any goals attached to shit. I think an end of the season goal of getting portals on all 6 tanks is a lofty goal, but perfectly attainable with my skill set and my talents and how good I am at the game. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm the best tank. I'm not. Not even close. I think I am a very good tank. That's where I am. Some people will say that I'm better than I am. Some people will say that I'm worse than I am. And I think that's pretty fair to find myself somewhere in the middle. I think I'm a very good tank. But yeah. That's where it is. That's what it is. I'm ready for fun. I don't know about you guys, but let's have fun. Let's get back on Twitch. Let's stream fun. Let's get the portals on the tanks. And with that, I'll be able to help you guys with more guides, with more content, and really fulfill that content that I feel has been lacking on my channel, and I don't want that to happen. I want to be a source of information and positivity for everyone that comes to my channel. So with that, thank you very much for listening. I cannot do this video without my patrons. Have yourselves a good one, guys, and I got a lot of good content that's been lining up for you ever since I made this decision. The old brain factory's been working, and I've written down like a page of videos that I can do for you guys, and I'm very, very excited to get to it. So thank you very much for listening, guys. Have yourselves a good one, and happy tanking.
Woohoo!
Hey, let's go.
You know, it was a bit close.
I could hit sex 8 times in that 12 seconds.